Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Breathe Care Journey. Have you ever wondered why in this generation everyone is suffering for so many diseases like heart attack, diabetes, thyroid, Alzheimer's disease, arthritis? Are each of the diseases connected by any hidden factor? Yes, and the answer is inflammation. In simple language, inflammation is the body's defense mechanism. Means, example, when you cut your fingers, you got the infection or stain the muscle, that time your body's immune system triggers the inflammation to protect you and to heal you. But in this case, acute inflammation is essential for survival. But chronic inflammation means when the process goes for too long, and that has been recognized for the root cause of modern diseases. Inflammation mainly divided by the two parts. One is the acute inflammation, second one is the chronic inflammation. This acute inflammation is for the short term period and it's the protective function. Here we got some common signs. That's the swelling, redness, we feel the heat on that area and sometimes loss of function. Mainly this happens due to our immune system releases some chemicals like histamine, prostaglandin, cytokine. But in the other hand, chronic inflammation, it would be a long-term process and silent, and it damage the part of the body. It can be persist for several months to a years. In this situation, the immune system continuously attacks even when there is no symptoms, when there is no problem. Example, autoimmune disease, low-grade inflammation in obesity, smoking, aging or stress. Now we have to know the science behind the inflammation. So let's go. Mainly WBC, T cells and the macrophages releases the inflammatory mediators. They signals blood vessels to dilate and attract more immune cells to fight against the invaders. But when the system misfires, means when the inflammation turns to chronic inflammation, that time instead of healing, this chronic inflammation starts to damage that part, free radicals. And now we will dive deep into the medical condition which related to this inflammation. So let's begin. So in this list, first segment is the cardiovascular disease. Due to these chronic inflammations, nowadays there is increases the chances of heart attack, strokes and the atherosclerosis. It's not just a buildup of bad cholesterol, means LDL. It's a chronic arterial inflammation. In the second segment is diabetes and metabolic syndrome. Under this, obesity causes fat cells to release inflammatory mediators. And the third segment is cancer, where the chronic inflammation damages the DNA. Cytokines promote the uncontrolled cell growth, angiogenesis and tumor survival. Example, from the chronic hepatitis to the liver cancer, H. pylori infection to the stomach cancer. So the inflammation when became the chronic, it will damage to our body. Next segment is the neurodegenerative disease. Under this condition, neurological functions will come. Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, they are connected to a neuroinflammation. In our brain, there is the microglial cell. When it becomes the overactive, releases toxin and damage to the neurons. Example, memory loss and cognitive declines. Next segment is autoimmune disorder. Here, rheumatoid arthritis is case our body mistakes its own cell to as a foreign and its chronic attack to that particular substance and damage that tissue. And in other conditions also there like asthma, allergies, chronic kidney disease, even depression has links to inflammatory disease. Now we have to find what is the causes and risk factor of this chronic inflammatory disease. So in this list, first is the lifestyle. Here when we come to the lifestyle, nowadays our lifestyle became the sedentary lifestyle. Poor diet means high sugary items, high caloric food, trans fat, processed foods. This includes in our daily life, and also alcohol and smoking. Next is the environmental factor like pollution, toxins, infections and stress. Next is the biological factor where it comes aging, genetic predisposition, gut microbiome imbalance. These all the factors triggers the chronic inflammation to damage our body. Now the question is, if we got the chronic inflammation, so how to detect these things. So for that, the blood tests are available. In the blood test, we can do CRP, means C reactive protein, ESR means erythrocyte sedimentation rate, and interleukins. In that, it will come IL-6 and TNF alpha. On the other hand, we can do PET scan, MRI for inflammatory sites. When we are suffer from the silent inflammation, our body gives some signals, and that we have to identify. Chronic fatigue, body aches, digestive issue, brain fog, and frequent infection. Now, at the end of the video, we have to know how to manage and control the chronic inflammation. For that, first we have to change our lifestyle. In that case, we have to do the regular exercise, adequate sleep, and we have to control our stress. For that, we have to follow the yoga, meditations, and the exercise. Next is the diet change. We have to follow the anti-inflammatory diet. We have to eat the foods which is rich in fiber, rich in omega-3, grains, nuts, seeds, fruits, greeny leafy vegetables. We have to limit the processed food, sugary items, and trans fat. And with the doctor consultation, we can take the medical help also. For that, there is the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs like ibuprofen, aspirin for short-term relief, steroids for autoimmune flares. For some severe autoimmune disorder, we can take some anti-TNF drugs. But medications must be monitored carefully due to the side effects. Also, we can follow the immune therapy. So at the end of the video, I want to say that inflammation is a double-edged sword which protects us in short run, but when it's uncontrolled, it silently fuels nearly all chronic disease we know today. But the good news is we have the power to control it through our diet, through our lifestyle, our proper sleep, with avoid of the fast food, sugary items, and our stress management. If we control these factors, so we can fight against inflammation. Inflammation may be the cause of the all modern disease. Knowledge and action can be the root of prevention of the disease. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and follow us for more health related videos. Till the time, stay tuned with us and stay healthy, stay happy with your family.